you met Chip, right?
Yes.
And what was your first meeting?
I mean, it was just a quick meeting. He sat us down and just was telling us that we're part of the team now, and it's a great responsibility to be a 49er. And you know, personally, I'm just so excited to be part of such a great tradition. So I'm just honored to be here.
You've got some familiar faces here too, right? I mean,
Yeah.
how closely did you get to know Trent Brown and Kelvin Taylor and those guys?
Yeah, Ian Silverman as well. So there's three guys that I've played with in the past. Know them all really well. Had a chance to see Trent today and Kelvin. We've been cutting up, hanging out a little bit today. So it's been awesome. It's really cool to see four former teammates in the NFL together. I think that's pretty rare. So I mean, it's just a great opportunity for all of us, and I look forward to not just getting to work with them, but getting to work with everybody else as well.
But was Trent a guard when you last saw him?
He played guard and tackle. You see, he played both inside and out.
Does he look different? I mean, he's lost a lot of weight since his last season at Florida. Does he seem like a slimmer guy to you now than when he was in Gainesville?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw him for a few minutes, but he looked good. He looked like he's done a lot of work with his body, and but that's all. I don't know much about how much he weighed before, how much he weighs now, but just seeing him real quick, he looked good.
Jeff, what kind of interaction have you had with Blaine Gabbert and Colin Kaepernick so far?
Very little. Today was just rookies around, so very little. I met Blaine back when I was in high school at an Elite 11 camp, and he was one of the counselors, and he helped me out, and it was good to get to know him there, and just look forward to working with him and learning from him, as well as the other quarterbacks in the room.
Any texts with those guys or anything?
Just real quick with Blaine, like, what should I bring, stuff like that.
What's your mindset for this offseason, and what are your goals for the season?
I mean, my mindset is just to come in and keep my mouth shut and learn, because there's a lot to learn, and I just want to come in and work hard and earn the respect of my teammates.
Looking back, now that you've been drafted and you are where you are, do you look back at your early days in Florida and do you think you were burdened by expectations, everything that's involved with that program?
I don't really look back and in that light. I look back and I mean, I had a good experience there. 4 good years there, graduated, had a lot of fun, met a lot of great people, won a lot of games. So my memories of Florida are positive experiences. My last year at Louisiana Tech, another positive experience, but my mindset's to move forward, and that's what I'm going to do.
How different is it now, maybe, that being a 6th-round pick, not having that same type of spotlight on you? Do you think you benefit from that at this point?
I don't think that has anything to do with what I'm going to do, how I'm going to work. If I was a 1st-round pick or an undrafted guy, I would work the same. And I think that's most people's mindset is I'm going to come in and earn the respect of everyone else, no matter where I got drafted.
Did you take any trips to teams during the pre-draft process?
Yeah, I took a few trips.
Can you say where you went?
Yeah, I went out to San Diego, went to Kansas City, went to Denver, went to Houston, but wouldn't look too much into those,
Yeah, I mean, as it turns out, were you thinking along those lines? I think you told us when you got drafted that you were kind of prepared for anything.
Yeah.
But were you kind of thinking that, well, those are the teams that brought me out, those might be the teams?
I mean, I think naturally you kind of think like that, but I mean, there was a lot of people that told me along the way, don't get your sights set on one particular spot, and so I didn't, and I was just so excited to talk to Coach whenever he called me, and it's been awesome ever since. I'm excited to be here and can't wait to get going.
Have you gotten the playbook yet?
Not yet.
Have you done any research on Chip's offensive style?
I mean, it's hard to do research. Obviously, I've watched a bunch of Eagles games and Oregon games in the past, but it's hard to do research. There's not the ins and outs of the playbook just online, so it's hard to do that research. But we'll be getting it soon enough, and I'll have a lot of time, and I will definitely dedicate myself to getting it down.
Well, from watching those games, how do you see that offense adapting to your style?
I mean, I don't think it's going to adapt to me. I mean.
Or you?
I mean, I think that it's an explosive offense for explosive players, and I just look forward to getting into it, learning it, and just competing every day.
Are you an explosive player?
I think I am. Yeah, I believe that I am.
How would you summarize your pre-draft process? I mean, did you enjoy it, or are you glad it's over with, where you're at now? Or
Yeah, I mean, I think I enjoyed it. Got to meet a lot of people. go around the country. But so it's been cool getting to, see guys that you've, played with or played against in the past. But yeah, I'm glad it's over. I'm happy that I finally am back in a team setting, and just so excited to be part of this organization.
Yeah,
You signed your deal already, right, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
You've had a lot of ups and downs, played at 2 schools. Do you think that you come into the league a little bit better equipped than maybe a typical quarterback, just given everything that you've been through at this point, and maybe a little bit mentally stronger than you would have been if, everything went real smoothly for you in college?
I don't know if I'm any more equipped than anybody else. I think that going through some tough times helped me as a player and as a person, kind of battle tested in that respect, know how to handle when times aren't always going great. And in the NFL, that's going to happen, and I've just proven that I can respond from that and move forward.
Is having Kelvin here, is that going to help you? I mean, obviously there's a lot going on in Chip's offense with the quarterback and the running back. Were you guys close? Do you guys plan on working closely together to figure the offense out?
You haven't talked to him in depth about much yet. Just your initial, hey man, how you been? Good to see you. Congratulations. But I can definitely see us learning the offense together and going through it together. But just can't wait to work with him and happy to be back with him.
Are you here for good now? Like, can you stay for the rest of the off-season program?
As far as I know.
So you're packed. You packed, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
here for good.
Yeah, hope so. Yeah.
Can you sign your contract today?
Yes.
That's all done?
Yes.
How much experience do you have running the zone read? How comfortable are you with that?
I've done it a lot. In just about every offense that I've been in, I've done the zone read. It's a play that I feel like I'm good at. I got a good feel for what the defensive end's going to do, and have a good feel for hitting it up inside and getting down when the defense collapses on me. So it's a play that I've done before in the past, and I know it's a part of the offense over here. So.
Jeff, I believe you're the 14th or 15th quarterback selected. As you're watching the draft or following it, and you see quarterbacks taken ahead of you, does that put a little chip on your shoulder? Does it make you feel like you have something to prove?
I mean, as a competitor, you always want to be regarded highly, and you want to be the first one taken, and you think you should go before this guy or that guy. But at the end of the day, I'm happy that I landed here. I think it's a great fit, and just can't wait to get to work with these guys, and I think it's the perfect fit. So I'm really excited. I just think it's an offense that allows me to use my God-given abilities.